This is fine. Alright, so do you want to start creating content but you think that you need some fancy equipment, a DSLR, a ring light that's bigger than your head? So let me stop you right there. You do not need these things. All you need is a phone. Hey guys, this is Priyanka and I've been a content creator for about 3 years now. I create content on YouTube and Instagram, mostly Instagram. And in today's video, I will talk about 10 things you actually need to start content creation on a tight budget, just like me. So let's go. So the first thing that you need to start creating content is a smartphone. Now it can be any smartphone with a good camera. You don't really need a DSLR, you don't need a mic, you don't need a ring light. All you need is an intention, your passion, that yes, you like to create content, you're passionate about something, and a smartphone that you can record yourself on, or you can shoot around you. You can just clean your lenses and you're good to go. Number two is good lighting. So it depends on what kind of content that you are creating. If you want to be a food influencer, then you can shoot when you go out under the natural sunlight. You don't really need a ring light. But if you're planning to start, with YouTube series, you can probably find a spot near your house that has some good sunlight facing, direct sunlight, and that should do it. Number three is a tripod or a stand. So initially when I started creating content, I did not have a tripod, okay, and I would just, if I was shooting at home, I would keep my phone on top of books or chairs, or just I would do some jugaad, and that's how I started. But if you want to start creating content, a good investment can be a small tripod. You can easily get it from local markets or the shops for about 2 to 300 rupees, or you can also order from Amazon. But a tripod is quite helpful when it comes to shooting content. The fourth thing that you need is an editing app. So there are a lot of editing apps which is free of cost, like InShot, Canva, Filmora. You can use this to edit your content. You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay for the subscription. You don't have to go for brands like Adobe, which requires a paid subscription. Initially, when you're starting, these apps are just the right apps for you. You can look on YouTube on how to use this, and these are very easy and friendly to use, so you can use these applications. The fifth point is you need to have an idea of the background or a corner at your house. So whenever you're shooting content, it has to look good, depends on what you're shooting. So if you are someone who is starting a content creation from home like me, you can find a corner that is good to look at, that goes with the content that you are talking about. Or if you're shooting outdoors, you can find different corners. You just need to have an eye for it, and that should do. Number six is a niche or a theme. Now when you're starting at first, you do not know what niche to go on. Like when I started, I remember I just posted a random video of a small shop in Kamanhalli. I took a shots and I posted, and that reel got really good views. So as and when I started, I realized that food was my niche, that I was actually I was born to make those content, okay. So initially when you're starting, you might not have clear idea or a niche or a theme, but as and when you go, you will find out. So if you are starting to create the content, you need to have a certain idea ki, okay, at least this is what I'm passionate about, let me start creating content in this niche. So yeah, the sixth point is the niche. The seventh point is planning. If you are really serious about content creation, then you need to have a good diary where you can write about what you are passionate about. You can start with maybe 5 topics that you really like, or you are really interested in. Then you can go about the different kind of videos that you can make around it. So if you like making reels, if you like making shorts, if you like making long form videos, see, our brains are, we think a lot, okay, we think a lot of things, and sometimes it gets so overwhelming. Like you would just be sitting somewhere and an idea hits you, and you'll be like, oh okay, I'll do it later, or I'll write down somewhere else. But no, that doesn't happen. Whenever you are starting to create content, you need a plan. So I have this diary where I pretty much write about what I what I plan to do this month, what are the things that I can make content around, what are the brand collaborations that I would like to take, or something that I've been talking with the brands. So it really helps my mind figure things out and keep things in places so it doesn't get overwhelming. And yeah, I will have a much better clarity, and I'll also enjoy the process. Number 8, basic communication skills and the talking points. So whenever you are creating a content, remember to know what you are going to talk about. Remember what you want to focus on. So you can just start by writing down few bullet points. If you're making a voiceover reel, have a script ready. It will just take 30 seconds to write it down. That will really make a difference in how your video looks before and after. Number 9 is good internet connection. So no, you don't need high speed Wi-Fi, okay, and super like very fast Wi-Fi speed and stuff. But you just need a basic internet connection where whenever you upload the files, whenever you send the files, all those things are there. And whenever you upload your products or your videos on your YouTube pages or Instagram, make sure that you do it in the highest quality, because quality matters. And the last one, number 10, is consistency. Now I should be the last person to talk about consistency, especially after, I don't know after how long I'm posting the YouTube videos. But I have been consistent in Instagram for quite a while now. So I've been consistent for about 2 months. I have been writing everything that I want to do in this diary. This is literally my holy grail. So yes, you have to be very consistent. You need to plan things, how you're gonna do stuff, how you're gonna create content. You have to do the scripting, and consistency is the key. Now I know my subscribers are quite less here, but I'm very hopeful that increase hoga if I am consistent. So this is just a way for me. It's a Sunday evening, and I thought, you know what, Priyanka, let's do it. It's okay if you tried earlier, you failed, but I will be consistent. So this was the 10 things that you need to start content creation. I hope you like my videos, and I will be dropping down my handle below in the description. You can go check out my other videos as well. And guys, which point did you like the best from here? You can let me know in the comments. Again, this is a reminder that don't delay it. If you're passionate about something, just start. It's okay, people might tell it's cringe today, but years later it might be a valuable thing. So don't think what other people tell you. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't invest on fancy stuff right now when you're starting content. Just start with whatever you have, with wherever you want. And we are in this together, and you can follow me for subscribe me for more such tips and tricks. I would love to share a lot of my own stories about content creation, brand collaborations, and everything. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.